Alright folks, Puppy's World here once again, and today I've got a video. I'm sure the AV individuals don't give a crap about this. However, talking about vapor products today, vaping, and we just picked up a few accessories, and yeah, that's where we got it. It's a good place to go. Check it out online. Great place. However, yeah, this is going to be a review, and we're going to take a peek at the new Smok Stick V8. And now, it's an internal battery. It's not an 18650 like I'm used to using. Let me show you really quick. I am constantly used to using, guys, 18650. I use the Untitled Chapter, the i4 that just counts for 4 charging ports. If you get the i6 or 8, it's going to have 8. There's a 2-1 as well, a little bit cheaper, but these are circuit protective, so these can do anything from a AA to an 18650 like this. So, I'm always partial to the 18650 as opposed to an internal battery. The only downside you have with an internal battery, folks, is the fact that if you do use your fast charge cell phone charger with about 2.0 or 2.1 amp charge capability, it will fry the inside of these batteries. So you cannot fast charge these with your phone charger. However, they do operate pretty damn good. Now, let's take a look, as there are so many different colors they offer and whatnot. I'm really going with one color and one only. I was partial to the green. That's more or less iridescent. But I was partial to the green color of this. She decided to go for the purple. You like the purple, hun, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to think of another one. I'm going to pick up another one right now, folks. So we picked up a few products today. I'm going to have to check out a few of these different kinds, and compare the two of them. These Stick V8 kits. Of course, mine, hers. Yeah, we'll take a look and we'll unbox this guy for you on film. But then, we're partial to the liquids always, the good liquids. So I've got to go with certain liquids, folks, that you're partial to. Some people will claim that 0% nicotine is the best. I claim that 3% nicotine is the most efficient way to taste your liquid. But I've got a little changing kit right here, my little changing box of different coils and whatnot. And some of the liquids I've used and everything, all my little accessories, have you. And, I'd have to say over the past several years that these things have really come a long way. And I would really have to say that, well, the Smok one, well, that's probably the top-rated one, I would have to say right now. So I'm going to go ahead and open this guy on up for you, see what he comes with. And then, we'll have a take on those different ones. By the way, folks, so, okay, involving the Stick V8 kit, let's take a look at what it says about the specifications. It includes, a V8 battery, which is a 300 milliamp, a V8 big baby tank. So that's what tank this is, guys. It's probably the newest tank that they've got out. It, compares to the baby beast. Let me show you those guys quick. Get them out of my little case here. I got a couple of glass cases I always leave them in. Don't ever leave your liquid in a case like this, folks, because sunlight will get into it and it'll destroy your liquid. So here I'm gonna put down a couple of tanks that I recommend. Whoopsie. This is a vaporesso products. As you can tell, I'm partial to the vaporesso products and the Smok products. Some people pronounce it as Smok. It's Smok. But so as you can see, I'm partial to the vaporesso products as well. As you can see, I am partial to the vaporesso products. I've got the regular Taro and the Taro Pro. The Taro is a 200 watt, as this is, I believe, 160 watt. However, he does some nice things. He looks nice, and yeah, I'm glad I got that kit, guys, because these big baby tanks can be, taken off of their V8 stick battery, of course, and put on another mod. So, I'd have to say they're probably one of the best tanks out there right now. I'm just trying to locate for you another mod I've got. I've got a bunch of mods, but I am partial to the ones that more or less hold up over time. Got a Cubus tank right here and an Aspire NX75. As you can see, I've dropped this guy so many times. 18650 removable. and with the Cubus tank on top here, with a Clapton coil inside, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's a stainless steel coil inside. But yeah, similar to the Clapton coils. A lot of different options. You know, a year ago I would have recommended only the Cubus tank to you folks, as all across the board saying it's the best tank, it's top fillable, blah blah blah. Before that, I would have recommended the Target tank to you as you pair these guys up, the Taro with the Target type stuff, or the Target Pro with the Target Pro tank. So as I said, folks, the vaporesso products I've always been partial to. Here's the Taro box. As I said, the Taro goes up to 200. It's a temperature-controlled one. The Taro Pro, 160. But he's got an Omni chip on board, so you can do, you know, your memory to your computer and all that. You can do, you know, a lot more things than you were able to do in the past with them. You can do firmware upgrades and whatnot. So yeah, very partial to those. However, let's get to the deal here. Let's get to the the Stick V8. Yeah, Baby Beast. He's a little bit different than the Beast. I got the this is the Target Pro here. Of course, that pairs up with the Target Pro mod. You know, they look pretty good paired up together. However, what I'm going to do here, folks, I'm going to run the Baby Beast, the Big Baby Beast on a different mod here and see what we get, because yeah, haven't seen any videos of that being done. So yeah, I'm just gonna open this guy up for you. I'm gonna take my Gerber blade and open him on up, then I'll be back. Alright, so we got this guy unwrapped. Just discard him real quick and see what we got in the box, folks. Alright, let's see what we got here. Both boxes have obviously the same things that come in them. They're identical, every color. You know, you got your iridescent, also known as rainbow by some people. I was really partial to the green one. I was considering getting the green one. But you know, having the color on the battery, in my opinion, over time, from being handled by your hand and whatnot, is going to wear off. So, yeah, I decided to go with a non-colored one here. It's extremely hard to get this box off because there's air trapped inside there, so you gotta almost use two hands to do it. So there is what you get when you buy a Big Baby Beast Stick V8 kit. You buy just the tank. Not actually sure what it's going to come with. I'm assuming just a tank and a coil is the maximum you would get, if not just a tank. I'm not sure there, but yeah, you know, so we got our battery here. Let's go ahead and take him on out. The silver one, see how it compares to the purple. You know, I'd have to say I like the silver better. Still's got the orange ring on there, so they kept it cool with the orange. I'm partial to that color, guys. I'm sure a lot of people are too. So I like that. I like the connection point here. I like, you know, it's machine milled. It appears, so you're not gonna have any trouble with that guy coming loose. The 510 connection, as opposed to a 901 connection in the past. So yeah, we're sticking 510 now. It looks like all throughout the industry. And then inside the box, you've got your Big Baby Beast tank. It's got its original mouth port, you know, as the rest of them do. So those are interchangeable. Those are nice. It's bigger than the Baby Beast. Let me stand this guy up next to the Baby Beast real quick, and I'll compare the two. So this is your original Baby Beast. It was the one that originally came out with the Beast about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. When you stand them next to each other, they are significantly different. Significantly different mouthpieces, as you can tell. And the Big Baby is a lot different. You know, I'm running the, let's see, what model is this, and what coil is this? This appears to be a 50 to 110, but I'm not sure if it's the Baby T8 Coil. I wonder if you can see him here, the Baby T8 Coil, yeah. He's one of the best I recommend. I'll show you the coil up close here, in case you want to buy some new ones. I always recommend doing so. It's just wet because I've had it sitting in some liquid by accident here. But yeah, here's your coil. Here's how it's going to look. I recommend that one highly. And yeah, so let's go ahead and have a take at this guy and put him on a mod and prime him on up. So it looks pretty nice, guys. It's extremely nice and stiff. It seems really sturdy. It's not going to wiggle or wobble off of there. It's extremely light as opposed to having this tank on this mod. This mod's a little bit heavier on its own. However, with the gel skin, a little bit, a little bit of protectiveness there. Well, I'm a little bit more apprehensive to bring him out all the time and drop him, but whatever. The batteries are a little easier to take, like these sticks are a little bit easier to take with you. So let me have a hit though on this guy after we primed him on up. Keep in mind they're going to be exactly the same. So I've got the Vanilla Vapors liquid in here. The Aqua Vapor is really, really, really popular right now. Let me go on and show you the Aqua real quick. All right, she's going to take a hit on that one for the first time after it's been primed up. Let's see what we get really quick. Just a couple of second hit right there. Ooh, boy. That is some good vapor production right there, guys. So, yeah, quit smoking your cigarettes, buy your baby stick. However, here you go. That's kind of what's popular right now, folks. We got the the chubby bubble vapes. Here's the Aqua I was talking about. Very popular right now. I'm sure the Pure is the most popular flavor out there right now. And then we got this Dakota stuff, this Dakota Lemonade from Dakota Juice Company. I'm not too hot on it, not that great. The Reds is real popular right now. Southern Sky, I love. It's a website. You can customize your own, get 120 ml bottles. And yeah, customize it up to 12. Cloud 9 is popular too. Not too popular though, but here's some of the popular ones I've been using lately. And yeah, that is that. I do love these guys though, and yeah. So I would stick with this. Let me just compare it to the Beast real quick, folks. Here's the actual regular Beast. And if you compare the Big Baby to the original Beast, obviously the original Beast is a little bit bigger. But, not a lot of people like the Beast compared to the Baby Beast. I would say the Baby Beast is much more comparable in terms of flavor. He's a lot more flavorful. And there's a lot more things that are better about the Baby Beast than the Beast. So, there you have it. I'd say it's probably one of the best tanks on the market right now. And yeah, folks, thanks for watching. We've got a lot more things to come from Puppy's World. A lot of things. I'm going to be doing some speaker mounting. And I'll do a review on the SoundPath pivoting wall ceiling bracket from SVS. I'm going to mount some SVS speakers on up. I've done some stuff in here. I've got some crappy wiring just running across the room right now from where the Marantz is. I've got the PS4 Pro just kind of sitting on there diagonally. I've got a subwoofer cable, obviously needed to be extended. Ran over there. So just for, some purposes today, just for some gaming and setting some stuff up, I decided to go all out and, yeah. So I've got this to go, got a story to talk about on this. I'll do a video with that. I'm going to hide my wiring soon with some zip ties. So we've got a problem there, folks. We'll hide all that. But let me just tell you as to what as opposed to buying this. So, folks, your options are something like a very, very basic plain wire mold like this. You can just throw in the corner and paint. This is made out of metal, but it won't have that much wire allowed to go through there. So there you have that. I've got a whole room of stuff here I need to clean up in a few minutes here. But then as opposed to an actual wire mold, it's called the Corner Mate cord cover kit. It's a lot thicker. I do recommend buying this, and you'll be able to hide all your speaker wire and cables that way. So, there you have it, guys. I'm going to go back into the room real quick, and we'll get back to the deal. So, yeah, we got a lot coming from Puppy's World soon. We got the full-on review of the HP notebook to do soon. We're done with the vaping products, but we'll move on to the AV equipment here soon. And I've got some stuff to wire up. Got a spool of long grain copper here that I'm actually going to be doing some testing and reviewing on, as opposed to some regular generic store-bought speaker cable that'll probably do a great job. And yeah, I've got my speakers bi-wired, bi-amped. I've got a few different things set up here for the time being. An actual set of surround speakers, being the NHTs. I've got a set of surround backs. I need to move some Sonys. And then a set of rear heights I'm going to actually put up more or less towards the ceiling there. And then we'll mount our SVSs soon, folks. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back with a lot more.